Sometimes the things we think or believe can hold us back from something we really want. Yesterday, I was at the gym, and I'm a gym rat. So I've been weight lifting and weight training for a few years now. I like it. Makes me feel good and stronger and in good physical shape. And so I work out with a trainer once a week, Jake, who said to me yesterday, "You know, Wendy, I think some of the beliefs that you have are holding you back." I was like, "What?" He said, "Well, you think like this, and I'd like you to think like this." I was like, "Really?" So I said to him, "So what's your evidence for this?" He says, "Well, often when we're working out together and I tell you we're going to do something, or I show you, demonstrate something that I want you to do, you often say to me, 'I can't do that. It's too heavy. I can't lift that.' And I know that you can, but you don't." So I started to wonder. I know that it's true at the gym because he does stuff that really looks impossible to me and treats it like, "Oh yeah, we're just going to do this thing." Like yesterday, he took this deadlift bar that you step in the middle of and you put weights on the side. So he puts the bar in front of me and he says, "We're going to do deadlifts and we're not going to do any weights." Now, I took one look at the bar and have seen that bar before. So a few months before, this woman was working out with this bar, and she left to go do something else, and she was finished with it, but she just left it on the floor. And I thought, "Oh, that looks sort of interesting. Let me see if I can pick it up." I couldn't even pick it up. So when Jake pulls out this bar, I think to myself, there's no way. I already know I can't pick it up. I already tried. So I don't say anything, but in my mind, I'm thinking, there's just no way. So he shows me what we're going to do. He puts me in the right form. I step into the middle of the thing, and I think to myself, well, if I'm going to practice believing that I can do something, maybe I ought to start with maybe it's possible instead of there's no way I can do this. And I just thought yesterday I'd practice this new replacement thought. And so I step in, I get in the position. He says to me, "You can do this. Good job." And I lifted it. Not only did I lift it, but I did 10 reps. And I was shocked, because I couldn't even pick it up a few months ago. And I'm not any stronger than I was a few months ago, really. So then he adds weights to both sides. And I'm thinking, okay. And I peek to see how much the weights weigh. So each weight weighs 10 pounds. So now we've just added 20 pounds. And I'm curious how much the bar weighs, because I don't know. So I say, "So how heavy is the bar?" 55. And I think, okay, maybe you are better at the gym and stronger at the gym. If you're a guy listening to this is a no-brainer for you. But I've never deadlifted 55 pounds, and I've never even thought about 65. So now I'm up to 65. And he says to me, "You can do this." And I was like, okay, no way. Okay, I'm practicing a new belief. Maybe I can. So I step in and I do it. And not only do I do it, I do 10 reps. And I do 3 sets of 10 reps. And I step out and I think, holy moly, I actually did this. So what if, here's what I know from being in my line of work for so long, that if you have a limiting belief in one area of your life, you can be guaranteed that that same limiting belief carries over into other places in your life. So I have started an exploration into what other areas could I be holding myself back, and I don't even have any idea. So your challenge for today is to pick one area of your life, like I'm picking the gym as a practice place. I want you to pick one area of your life that you'd like to get better at that you think it's possible that you might be having a limiting belief about it, that you can't, you're not strong enough, you're not old enough, you're not thin enough, you're not smart enough, you're not educated enough, you're not young enough, whatever it is that you say to yourself, that we say to ourselves, to take us out of the game before we even step in to see if it's possible. So go have fun, and I hope you enjoy the journey as much as I am.